Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. Today I'm going to do a reading for the collective in love. So if this doesn't resonate, perhaps you can tune into another video. If not, just take what resonates and what doesn't. Okay, so this is for the collective in love. We're asking for truth, clarity, and guidance, getting the current energy here. What's going on with the current situation when it comes to love? What is the current present energy here? What do we need to know? What is the message? Using multiple decks that I've created. Okay, so it looks like we're finally coming to a point where we're feeling a little better, feeling a little more emotional satisfied, feeling that our situation when it comes to ourselves, when it comes to things in general, we're stepping into some more satisfaction here when it comes to emotions, our lifestyle, taking care of ourselves, feeling more content and stable and confident. Okay, what's going on here with what's the current energy? As far as there any helpful energies that we should be aware of currently? Any positive, anything that is helpful at this time? Definitely we are engaging emotionally. We were somewhat of in a hermit mode, so to speak. We were mentally entrapped. We had some sort of mental entrapment. We had to push back, isolate even. Now we're ready to engage. We're coming out of this disengagement. So this energy here is really going to help with us feeling more satisfied within not only lifestyle, but within our emotions as well, okay? Alrighty, is there any challenging energies that we should be aware of when it comes to love here for the collective? You could be really getting over, or there's some sort of addiction or some sort of codependency, something to do with an emotional addiction or an emotional codependency. I have the devil here, which you guys could be the sign of Capricorn, or you're dealing with the Capricorn. There's something that you guys are overcoming on an emotional addiction level. So you're really finally moving out of this codependent, this addictive type behavior, okay? Because you finally figured out what was real, what was not real. You're accepting everything in yourself and the other person or people who you've been emotionally, there was some sort of emotional betrayal. You're now accepting this, or you first had a hard time accepting this. Now you're realizing and accepting, hey, I felt betrayed, I felt disrespected, I felt left behind, I felt that they really just took my heart and broke it or stepped on it, that sort of thing. You're finally coming to grips with all of this toxic type of energy, whether it was the person you were dealing with, whether it was cohesive, it was duality, that sort of thing. So you're finally moving away from this and you're finally just accepting the betrayal for what it is, okay? Let's go ahead and get another deck here for you. Okay, so let's go into what are you moving away from. So that might have been some of the challenging energy, but you finally definitely are moving away from this. Let's go ahead and tap into the basis of the situation. What was the past issues here? You weren't assertive. You weren't being assertive with your desires, with your needs, your wants, your communication. You weren't putting yourself first. I have the sign of Leo here now, okay? So I have Capricorn and Leo showing up today. What is currently behind you? What have you immediately walked away from? When it comes to this connection, when it comes to late night and love or just love in general, you're no longer feeling burnt out. You're finally really in your stability. You've really taken over you replace this feeling with some sort of satisfaction on a more accepting. You're standing in your power when it comes to how you feel, if you feel seductive, if you feel attractive. So you were not honoring your blessings for some reason, and you're really moving away from this now. Perhaps you were just being seduced or seduced by your person, or by, when it comes to love in general, or people weren't having open, honest communication. There was a lack of communication, feeling burnt out, left out, that sort of thing, not believing in your intuition. You're moving away from this energy here. So now I have Taurus, and I also have Pisces. So this could be you and or your person, sun, moon, rising, Jupiter, Venus, north nodes and south nodes in your birth charts, you and or your person, okay? All right, so what are you currently thinking about? What are your thoughts regarding this situation here? What are you thinking about? Some sort of addiction, some sort of behaviors that you don't want to have to deal with again. You're kind of hesitant to even get involved right now when it comes to romance, when it comes to really opening up, having some sort of sex, I want to say, because somebody just doesn't know if they want to handle this and go back to this. Even though they're feeling something, they don't know if they want to repeat the past. They don't know if they have enough. They don't know if their heart can really stand this or really take this. They cannot somebody here cannot repeat a pattern. And this is what you're thinking here. You cannot go back to any toxic behaviors from you and or this person, or from when it comes to love in general, okay? Also, you're thinking about the person who used to love or who used to love you, okay? You're really reminiscing about this today. You're really going back and forth, but you're a little nervous because this was a toxic connection here. Again, Capricorn coming up heavily in this reading tonight, okay? So let's get another deck. Let's figure out what's going on here. What's about to happen here when it comes to love? What is the immediate future energy here for you? It looks like there's not going to be any new communication come through. Okay, so you guys still might be in mute mode. Nobody could still be talking. Somebody's tongue is tied. You're not going to be, there's no new conversation coming through, okay? So that's what's going to happen here. You're not going to hear from this person. You're not going to reach out to this person. No type of texting, no messaging, all of that. No new conversations when it comes to love, when it surrounds love, your emotions, your feelings, that sort of thing, okay? What are you currently fearing? What sort of concerns do you have when it comes to your emotional space? You're really tired of talking. You're looking for action. Talk is cheap to you right now. It goes in one ear and out the other. You're not waiting on it. You don't care. You're not believing anything. Right now, you know you cannot believe anything. And this is really an emotional concern of yours. You want to believe what people tell you, what your person tells you, what the conversation could be about, what it is in reality, what is really going on here with this conversation. You want to believe it, but you think talk is cheap. This is what you're worried about on an emotional front. Okay, so now how is the person you're thinking about, how are they seeing you? How is your person seeing you when it comes to love right now, current energy? How is your person seeing you? They're seeing you. You might be a Taurus or a Libra. They're seeing you as, they want to see you as the Empress. They really do. They want to see you as somebody that they could procreate with, that they could build with, that they could share something with. But they're not sure either. They don't know if you want anything to do with them. They think you walked away from them, and they don't really know what to make of this. How else are they seeing the person how are they seeing you? They think that they've blown it. There's been too much destruction, and that you care more about Nine of really living your best life, or they feel that they've really, there was some sort of destruction that they caused when it came to your stability, when it came to your emotional space. They feel that they've been very destructive, or they see you as being very destructive, I should say, and they know it has something to do with them. This is how they're seeing you. They're seeing you as very destructive, and that you're not really living in your, you're not really living your best life because you've pulled back emotionally. You're no longer feeling like how you used to about them. This is how they're seeing you right now. Now, how are you seeing them? How are you seeing your person? You feel that they had a lot of options, or they were delusional, or they were in some sort of PTSD type energy. You see them coming out of that energy, though. Also, you see them kind of really determining or really separating facts from fiction, or dreams, delusions from reality, that sort of thing. You see them as no longer being a paradox. You see the cloth is finally removing, or you see them making a movement towards reality. Also, you're seeing them as working on their pinnacles, working on their foundation, on their finances. You see them being successful in the material world. Okay? What is going on in your environment when it comes to this connection here? Something to do with fortitude or fortitude. There's not enough of it. Something's going on here where it's okay to not be, you don't have to be defensive. Just because the energy feels like you should be doesn't mean you need to be, okay? Also, verification. You're going to have to verify everything. Everything needs to be justified right now. Anything that's new, any verbiage you see, any person that you come across, any information, any documentation, that sort of thing, you got to make sure you're verifying things. It's calling for some sort of verification and having, oh wow, okay. Some sort of authority and attention here. There's a transformation taking place with some sort of affiliation here. Definitely generation, something very stable and solid. So it's really a time of evolving, really stepping into your authoritative position here, really attracting healthy attention, really having some sort of affiliation that is really not only passionate, but precise, accurate, legit, that sort of thing, okay? There's been some disharmony within your environment, okay? So it's really calling, this is a transformation that you are working through. The conception of it has been very challenging for you, and very emotional, or very physical as well on your body. It's caused you to feel not up to par. You've felt really, lax, or the energy has been really just, blah, blah, or, oh my God, it just feels like you're finally able to breathe, but you're still not 100% yet, okay? So now let's go into the, what are you wanting? What are you wishing for when it comes to love right now? What are you wishing for in your current situation? What are you hoping for? What is the viewer hoping for right now? You're hoping for some new knowledge, also hoping for a new experience. You're wanting to be fair-minded. You're not wanting to be all just emotional. You're wanting to be balanced. You're wanting to get advice from somebody, perhaps even a professional, and somebody who will be objective. There's some sort of speech or speaking you want to do with several different people. You want to have a conversation. You want to be able to be open and honest with them. There's some sort of unemotional relationship that you really want to mend and bridge together, okay? So you want to bring fun into everything that you do. You've been juggling multiple projects or jobs, and you've done a fantastic job. You have a lot of talent when it comes to multitasking, working, getting things done, completing projects, this sort of thing. But now you're wanting to really get over any cold ice type feelings towards your person or them towards you, or just everything in general when it comes to love. You're wanting an emotional experience. You're wanting to make this known to this person. You're wanting to make sure you get the right advice and you lead with the right foot forward, okay? So now what is your person, the person you're thinking about, what are they hoping for when it comes to love in this situation here? What is your person hoping for that you're thinking about? They're going to do some more research before proceeding, okay? They're going to actually get some sort of education, perhaps a form, a seminar. They're going to go back to school. They're going to go back to some sort of information and focus on themselves and long-term projects. So that's what they're hoping for. They're wanting to complete things that matter to them. They're wanting to expand their horizon when it comes to knowledge, when it comes to energy, when it comes to themselves, and then when it comes to love in general, and then you as well. Because there's been a lot of things that they turned a blind eye to, that they knew what was going on, but they weren't really admitting it, or they were kind of in denial. Now they're wanting to really put their mind and heart into this. They're really wanting to work hard towards themselves and in love and in the entire environment that they're in, okay? So this is what they're hoping for. They're hoping that they can get some sort of motivation to move forward and work on things and really proceed with wisdom, proceed with experience, and actually do the right thing for the right reason and really be smart about it, okay? So this is what they're wishing for here. What is a possible outcome here to the situation regarding this current energy here? What is the possible outcome here? Okay, so the letter E and the letter X, transparent. Things are going to be crystal clear here. You're going to be awakening, or you're going to be transparent when you have conversation. The way you look at things, it's going to be very crystal clear vision here, okay? Also, you're going to do it with empathy. You're going to do it with unconditional love and gratitude. You're going to be able to heal the situation. You're going to be able to heal yourself, because there's some sort of energy that has come over, some sort of enlightenment, some sort of knowledge, experience. You've been granted this. Healing any family issues or any wounds from the past, healing anything that you didn't have the strength to do in the past. Rather than shutting down and disengaging, you're really ready to face your emotions, this unconditional love, being grateful. You were not giving thanks for your blessings. You are now. So this is the outcome. This is, if you're able to do this will be the outcome here. And I say possible because we all have free will. The energy is available here for you to go ahead and move forward in this transparent body of yours, in this transparent mind of yours, to really expose and implement unconditional love and gratitude and empathy when it comes to yourself and when it comes to your person, when it comes to family, when it comes to everything, really. Okay, it's a beautiful energy that is available here for you. Really try and take advantage of this, guys. Okay, so let's see. Let's get a word of advice for you. What's the closing message in love for our viewer here today? What is the closing message in love? What is the closing message in love here, please? This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. That was the reading for the collective in love. I hope you liked it. If it didn't resonate, perhaps the next one will. If you're needing a personal reading and would like to get your energy to your current situation, to get any truth, clarity, and guidance and that sort of thing, please feel free to reach out to me. I do have a 24-hour turn time right now. The information will be in the description box below. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for supporting my channel and me as well. I really appreciate you all and love you so much. Wishing you so much love and light. Mahalo. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.